I've already done that. I can't do that again. Alright, anyway, welcome back to Legendary Sniff. My name is Anthony. And if you don't know that by now, you should already know his name's Jack.
But if they don't know that, they wouldn't know that.
Well, no, but they should.
That even makes sense.
They should know. Tú estás Jack y yo estoy Anthony.
Alright, the second we start pointing Spanish out, there's a problem.
Where am I even going?
Get out of there!
I can't see.
Get out of there!
Where am I going? Oh my god, I hit the bubble so my controls are backwards.
Oh my god, get
Oh, now they're forwards. Okay, we're good. I think I'm gonna go that way. I don't think I've done that. I went that way.
One of the stories I told before is that I had something on my leg that, wasn't supposed to be there. Of course. It was like a big circle thing, whatever, you're dead.
Yeah, I got backwards controls again.
So I had this, while we were gone, I had the surgery on my leg to get it removed. And it was a really fun time because I went in for the surgery with my dad. And we're sitting there, and they're like, all right, you can come in the back, and they give you the gown and everything. And
you were naked.
Nah, she said I could have my boxers on for it. I was like, all right, cool. And it was also, one of the nurses was like super our age and like really hot. I was like, I don't want to be naked for this. Not that I'm not like packing heat, but like, why did you just kill yourself?
The backwards controls. I didn't know I still had them.
I'm sorry. So I'm like, all right, no big deal. They're gonna put me under. Easy. So they come in, they're like, for something like this, like we don't want to put you under fully. We're just gonna make you really, really numb and put you on a lot of drugs that you basically don't know what's happening. I was like, okay, if you say so. I swear you needed something else in that fort.
No, that fort was too much.
Okay. Oh yeah, you're going the right way, kind of. I think.
You have no idea.
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, don't try to move.
I did it with backwards control. I'm gonna wait.
Wait, where'd I get to?
All right, I'm back.
Okay, yep. So they're like, we're not gonna put you under. I'm like, all right, that kind of sucks, but whatever. And she goes, we're gonna need to give you an IV though, and I don't fucking do needles. I'm a fainter, but in my mind I was like, ooh, excuse me. I'm like, all right, Jack, you're an adult. It's time to get over this fear of needles. I stuck my hand out. I thought I was badass. I was like, just do it. She's like, yeah, really? I'm like, yep. I'm not. Don't let me look at it. Don't tell me what you're doing. Just do it. Just tell me like right before you prick, just so I'm aware of it. So IVs suck. I don't know if you've had one, where it's just a steady pain the entire time it's in your hand. And she gets it in. She gets it in. She gets it in. And she goes, all right. You just hang out here. The anesthesiologist, whatever, is going to be back in a sec, and he's going to tell you what they're going to do. So he shows up with my dad, and I'm sitting there, and he's like, all right, I'm just going to go over like what I'm going to do. I was like, all right, great. But before you do that, I'm fainting right now. And if you've ever fainted, you get like a really, really intense oncoming sensation that you're going to throw up. Like, I'm like, you need to hand me a bucket. And he handed me like this little tiny container, and I was like, I'm gonna destroy this container. This is nothing. So, passed out, and I had this dream while I was fainted that
fainted.
Yep, that I was just running as fast as I could down a hallway, and I woke up, and see, told you.
I think this is just to get like the armor. I don't think I'll actually get like an amulet in here. I think this was just
a crocodile tier.
I think this was just like a little super secret area.
So I wake up and I see two people I've never seen before in my life staring at me. So obviously I'm like, oh, I'm asleep or something. I'll just open my eyes. I notice my eyes are actually open, and I'm like, oh, fuck! Like, what happened? And they're like, you're okay, you're okay. I'm like, is the surgery over? They're like, no, it hasn't even started yet. I was like, that sucks. Holy shit, that was awful. I was drenched in sweat. And then finally they're like, all right, we're gonna put you out now. And then it's kind of weird being put out. because you just wake up later. There's no fighting being put to sleep. I know everyone says that. Literally no fighting. He could have touched me if he wanted to.
Yeah, yes, yeah, I got absolutely nothing.
Yeah, so that's the end of the Turtle Fortress. But there's more to that story. I went home, I healed up. Like 2 weeks had gone by. I had my stitches out, which that sucks too, if you've ever had stitches taken out of you. Where, I didn't even know I was having him taken out. He was just like, oh, we're just going to check on the wound. And he's just like, well, it looks pretty good. I'm going to take the stitches out. I was like, oh, okay, cool. It's basically like each stitch, which I had 14 of them, is 10 to 12 seconds of like an okay pain, and then 2 seconds of like a really sharp pain as like they rip it out. And so that heals up. It's covered in bandages. Everything's fantastic. And then I made the mistake of going to visit you at college, because I don't know what possessed us to do it, but we're in college, obviously, so there was alcohol, and something happened that we were like, we're wrestling right now, and you're like a wrestler. You took wrestling in high school, and I have no idea what I'm doing. So obviously it didn't really go well in my favor. And the first time we did it, it was like, whatever, it was good match. Let's do the second one. And the second one, even though we'd been drinking, I remember very clearly that the second it started, we like grabbed each other's shoulders. I just touched the mic. Grabbed each other's shoulders. You let go of my shoulders, went down, grabbed my legs, picked me up, and dropped me on my back on your like cement floor. And I was like, wow, that hurt a lot. And then, you pinned me. And I woke up, and my leg was fucking bleeding because we'd ripped open the cut, or like where the stitches were. And
this place looks new.
This is definitely new.
Hey, man.
Mister.
I'm so good at finding out what to
every
do.
Place.
This game is a lot of like wandering around. Then you're like, now there's a frog talking to me, so I know what I did right. I know I did something right.
You're where you're supposed to be. So I had to go to the doctor again, and obviously I'm not going to tell him I got drunk and was wrestling you. So I walk in, and it was really funny. The nurse is with me, and she goes, all right, let me see it. I lift up my leg, and she just looks at me, and she goes, so what were you doing? I was like, oh, I just I woke up and it was like that. She's like, oh yeah, is that what happened? I was like, oh yeah, no, I don't know what's happening. And she had the doctor come in, and he's like, that's fine. It's gonna heal, and it's gonna be really badly scarred. But there's nothing we can do about it at this point. And so I guess I'll have a scar there forever. And he's like, it's like his ending note of the conversation was like, yeah, it's really weird that something like that drastic can happen while you're sleeping. So basically they immediately knew I was bullshitting when I was like, oh yeah, I just, I did that in my sleep.
I found Mayor Goo.
Who you were supposed to talk to.
Is that who I was supposed to talk to?
Yeah, that was one of your objectives.
Well, we found Mayor Goo. You know what's different about this recording session right now?
It's a different day.
No. What's different is we're actually recording at 8:30, not midnight.
But
usually we start recording at like midnight,
1 a.m.
1 a.m. if we're lucky. What?
I guess you're fine.
I thought I needed...
Nope, you're fine. Everything's fine. Do you have a crib? Oh, you don't need covers. That's fine.
I'm wearing my armor.
What a cute way to sleep. I am sleeping.
Don't wake me up. I am your god.
Stop making motions.
Ooga booga booga. My butt. What? The gorillas are here. Am I gonna have to fight Grodd?
Grodd? That's actually a gorilla, like in the Flash.
Yes, that's why I said it. Oh my god.
I didn't know that until I watched the show.
I knew that because I read the comics.
You read the... That look you just gave me in the laugh. It was like, I'll murder you. You should do that to people, like
just be like,
It's too bad people will never be able to see that. Alright, we got a new quest, and it looks like we'll do it on the next episode of Legend of K.
Are we doing another one, or are we going into something else now?
Yeah, why not?
What?
Bye.